This week, Crimson Dawn rises in the pages of War of the Bounty Hunters. We plan our Halloween celebrations with StarWars.com and more. But first, we're going to learn some secrets of the Sith. What could go wrong? Let's learn some Sith secrets. Uh-oh. I think... Yep, nope. My hand got possessed by some Sith magic. Oh, no. Okay. This is gonna be a problem, but I think if we can just get to the news desk, let's just get to the news desk. Turns out I'm part Trandoshan. Who knew? Crimson Dawn has risen, and a new Marvel comic will bring us Qi'Ra's Crimson Reign. Today, we have your exclusive first look inside the pages of the new miniseries arriving this December. Following the War of the Bounty Hunters, the 5-issue Crimson Reign run takes us inside the Crimson Dawn crime syndicate in the Age of the Empire. There we'll meet the creepy Archivist and an assembly of ne'er-do-wells, including the Knights of Ren, Ochi of Bestoon, and Deathstick, led by former Scrum Rat Qi'Ra. What does she want? Power, freedom, revenge, and to put together a crew to take on the ultimate evil, the Sith. Head on over to StarWars.com/thisweek now to read a preview of the comic for yourself. Notorious, famous, feared, and now making his way into the holotables of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the one, the only, Boba Fett. Starting Monday, players can get their hands on shards of Fett based on his appearance in the battle on Tython in The Mandalorian Season 2. Cracking Stormtrooper helmets and taking names. Download Galaxy of Heroes right now in the Apple and Google Play app stores to see Boba Fett in action for yourself. The latest LEGO Star Wars Terrifying Tales poster arrived earlier this week, and it's more fun than a bathtub full of garlic bulbs and holy water. This time, the art is a send-up of the cult classic The Lost Boys, also the inspiration behind the tale of Ren and Ben Solo, right down to the bonfire in the desert and that Bith with the clue horn. Get a closer look at the poster over on StarWars.com/thisweek now, and stay tuned for the final poster in the series dropping, appropriately, on Halloween. To celebrate the spookiest season, Star Wars plus Halloween has been positively galactic this year. Find out why Marchion Ro is one of the scariest villains we've seen in Star Wars. Read up on our list of 13 bone-chilling books and comics, because it's also Star Wars Reads Month around here. And feast your eyes on recipes like these adorable ghost stormtroopers, crafts that pop a Dianaga in your pumpkins, and costume ideas for everyone. Check it out for yourself at StarWars.com/Halloween. Bet you thought I was gonna say this week, didn't you? But we like to change it up around here. October is also LGBTQ plus History Month, and last week Star Wars joined forces with artist Jack Hughes to celebrate with the women of the galaxy. In a striking illustration, Hughes explores the duality of Leia, the many faces of Padme, and the progression of Rey, among other formidable freedom fighters. And one very shiny First Order enforcer, that's my girl Phasma. And over on StarWars.com/thisweek, you can listen into a candid interview with the artist as he discusses why, as a kid, he always made Princess Leia the captain of the Millennium Falcon. Our friend Henry Golding is no stranger to action thanks to his role as the mysterious Snake Eyes. But we wanted to know how he took that physicality and turned it into an emotional performance, stepping into the role of Tsubaki in the Star Wars Vision short, Akakiri. Let's see what he had to say.
The first thing you got to say about Akakiri is how small of a picture we get of the bigger story. But of course, we understand what's happening. We see a man who's had this previous relationship with Misa in some aspect, coming to her need, and in turn has to make some very difficult decisions. Because of course, what we realize is that him being a Jedi, he can't fight his feelings for her. And that of course leads to much darker places.
What did you do, Tsubaki?
I did what had to be done.
For me, playing Tsubaki, I wanted to give him, especially with the memories of them two when they were younger, just such a light sort of tone. But in general, when we meet Tsubaki, he's kind of worn. He's been through the wars. He's traveled across the galaxy to come to the aid of Misa. So there's a wariness about him. We recorded this in London. And so I was like, what kind of accent am I going to do? And I was already living in this regal British accent. And I was like, man, it kind of reminds me of like the Obi-Wan days of like everybody has somewhat of an English accent. You know what? I'm just going to stick with the accent and make him the Jedi that I grew up with. He's calm and selective over his words that he uses, but at the same time, you know that he stands for what he says, and there's an honor within his voice.
I've thought about it too, about what I can do. Also, about what I can't.
Star Wars definitely has expanded over the years and the generations of it being around to much more of a global audience. And people want global stories. Moving forward with the advent of the response of Visions and how it was applauded for expanding beyond that of the Skywalker saga and kind of showing you the capability and the possibilities of the bigger universe out there, I think it's going to spur on a lot more new stories and new angles.
Thank you, Henry. That's it for this week, but for more on these stories and other news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com. And be sure to join us right here for This Week in Star Wars every Thursday. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.